My name's Timothy Lamb. I'm the lead creative producer for Starfield. I got my start at a third-party testing house in Hunt Valley, Maryland. Probably the first title I remember being credited on was Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. One of the guys that worked there said, "Hey, have you tried this game, Morrowind?" He's like, "You should pick it up. We did a little bit of work on it here. I'll give anything a shot." I was like sort of desperate for the fun to come back into gaming. I think I told Todd this story once where it was, I'm going through and I get off the boat and I get out of the first town and I'm just walking down the road and there's somebody standing there asking for my help. And I murdered them and took all their clothes and was like, "This is the greatest game ever!" One of the folks I worked with said, "Hey, do you want to apply to be the lead tester for Oblivion?" And I was like, "Where do I sign up? Let me get you my resume as soon as I can." And then from then on, I was hooked. I think of Oblivion in hindsight as charming, mainly because of the exposure of the remaster. It's like the trip down memory lane, and I remember so much about it that I thought I forgot. Being in the behind the scenes for the making of Oblivion and getting to sit on the couch, while odd at the time, but it was like that first time where it was like I was sort of on the inside, and that was exciting. And then as a QA lead, the sort of project lead production role opened up. And then we get into Fallout 3, which was the first game we had guns in. That was like this shift. I was working on Oblivion, and Emil had sent around an email asking for ideas for sort of scrap types of weapons and ideas for weapons to be added to Fallout 3. So I pitched this idea of a gun that shot railroad spikes, which ended up being brought to life by the team as the railway rifle. So that was my first, they saw my idea and they liked it, right? It was a very exciting time in games. And then we go into Skyrim, which is like, oh, it's all the great stuff in Oblivion, but better. We're just making it all better. And then we get into Fallout 4, and we had more, I'll say, modern action-oriented first-person shooting. And I worked really close with the team of folks to get that portion of the game working. So that was super exciting. It was kind of a case where Todd was like, no, you're the right person for this. You guys go, and he just let us go off and do our thing. And we came back a couple months later, and we're like, ta-da, guns! And we got to show it to the team, and the team was really excited about it. And it's like one of those moments that's sort of like, oh, we're doing it. We can do it. It's going to be awesome. And it's sort of like the team gets excited about it and gets behind the project. Got to work on Dogmeat a lot with that team. Come on. You know what I mean? It's like so much fun.
Let's go, boy.
76, first multiplayer. There was a summer during 76, and it was like just this summer of adventure, going through the missile silo over and over again, launching nukes. I still look back and I was like, it was hard work, but that summer was just like, it was like a blast. I didn't mind being up late because we were just like a couple of guys playing games together. It was a blast. But Starfield is sort of the culmination. It does so many of the things that those other games do, but 4 times as much in a way. Everything is what we did before, plus more fidelity, more complexity. To me, Starfield was like making 4 games. You have I'm running around shooting aliens and space guys. You have I'm flying around in a spaceship, shooting other spaceships. You have the ship builder game. You have the outpost game. Starfield to me was like making 4 games at once. I think as it comes to Starfield, I'm really excited for players to see what the team's been working on. We have some cool stuff coming, including free updates and features that players have been asking for, as well as a new DLC story. I can't go into all the details just yet, but I will say part of the team has been focused on space gameplay to make the travels there more rewarding. We're also adding some new game systems and a few other smaller delights. There's also some really interesting stuff coming down the pipe from our verified creators. There's some fun stuff. I just want to say thanks. We really appreciate the support and the enthusiasm. We can't wait to get it into the hands of our players.